Okay. Hi, everyone. Happy Monday. My name is Bianca. Good to see you all on this warm Monday that we have. We're going to get going, and today's class we're going to focus on, a lot of stretching, movement, mobility, getting into our body. So we're going to start right away in a down dog. So take your strap, place it next to your mat, and then just find your down dog. Really good to see you all. You're just going to get all the wiggles out here from your down dog. Pedal out your feet. Focus on stretching the calves here. Hike the hips all the way up. Stretch the underarms. Allow your body to lift up. So everything is lifting up, your seat. Your shoulders are lifting away from the earth. Triceps draw in. Broaden through your upper back and through your chest at the same time. So that's going to feel kind of in opposition to each other, but think of broadening the collarbone and the spine. Yeah, Parker, good. Look side to side with your neck. Nice. And then if you can, start to find straight legs here in your downward facing dog. And focus on gripping the mat firmly with your finger pads, with your knuckles, with the base of your palms. And then relax the shoulders a little bit and then press into the ground as you hike the shoulders up to the ears. And then wiggle your hips right and left. Really getting into the connection of your shoulders and your upper back. And try to straighten the legs as much as you can as you send the hips all the way up. Find almost like a puppy pose in the chest now. Make sure that doesn't hurt your elbows or anything. And then return back to your regular down dog. Good. And then from here, let the chest melt down, almost like you're in puppy, finding that big stretch. Let your heels touch down to the floor if you can. And then regular down dog. Last one. Stabilize your legs and then send the underarms further down and back, stretching. Good. And then lower to the knees. Stretch the wrists, so lift your wrists up, please. Fists up, palms up, and then shift forward and back, just giving those wrists a nice stretch. And then plant the palms, turn the fingertips to the side, so fingertips touch the edges of your mat, and then rock left and right here. Good. Start to get into your breath. I know we didn't start with like a breath work, but I wanted us to keep it moving right away. Good. And then neutralize the palms back to normal. Inhale, lift your chest, lift your tail for cow pose. Find that big stretch through the core, through the front line of your body. Exhale, round your back for cat. Even lift up to the fingertips if you want. Tuck the chin into your chest. Try to round into a little ball. And then inhale, lift your chest for cow. Make these movements really slow. So move with your breath. Inhale for cow. Exhale for cat. And then start to work on your neck here, rolling the neck. Good, yeah, noticing if there's any tension in the traps. Can you kind of work through that? Beautiful. And then from here, get into your hips now. Circle the hips one way, circle the hips another way. Okay, let yourself feel super free. You can start to breathe in and out through your nose. That will build more heat. Otherwise, if you want to cool off, exhale through the mouth. Good. Awesome. And then from here, sit it back to a child's pose. So just one, lifting the palms all the way forward, as far forward as you can, and then sit the sitting bones all the way back. With your hips planted as much as you can, take a stretch to the right. So hands go to the right. Left hand on top of the right hand, preferably. Good. And then come to center here. Take your hands all the way to the left. Right hand comes on top of that left hand. Good. And then bring the hands forward, please. Lift the right arm up. And then exhale, thread the needle through. Just warming up your upper back here. Take that left arm up or forward. Look underneath your left arm, or take that half bind. Just spiraling the chest. Notice if you can really stack the hips above your knees. Good, yeah. Let that right shoulder blade open up. And then left hand down, please, right arm up. Extend and then roll the right wrist once your right hand is extended. And then like you're waving to someone that's on your right side, just wave your right hand forward and back. Good, and then complete that range of motion. Take the right fingertips back, point the right arm forward, and then take that full circle, just getting into the mobility of the shoulder. Yeah, if you can, try to plant that left palm down. So not using the fingertips to help here, using the mobility in the rib cage. Yeah, good, nice. And then bring the right hand down. We'll switch. Inhale the left arm up. Good. Find that stretch and then exhale, round into your thread the needle pose. Left side of your face lowers down, right arm up, forward or into your bind. And then let yourself relax into the mat. Take some soothing breaths, especially in through the nose, deep inhales. And then even think of strengthening your core even as you twist. Good. Plant your right hand, please. Lift your left arm up. Roll the left wrist. And then right at first, just that small movement, saying hi, waving the hand like a foot apart. And then that left hand will reach back, circle forward, and open big. Yeah. Good. Try to feel your full range of motion here. Try not to turn the chest too much. So let it come more from that left side chest opening up and your left shoulder. Your triceps might start to feel very worked here, and that's normal. Good, looking good. Nice. And then plant the palms. Inhale for puppy pose. Walk your hands all the way forward. So lower the chest. Maybe your nipples touch the mat. Maybe not. Maybe it's your chin, your forehead. Kind of letting the underarms fully stretch here. Great. Yeah. Deep inhale. Cleansing exhale, let that go. And then slither forward to a chaturanga. So try your best to make that a smooth motion. So from your puppy, bring it forward to your chaturanga. You could be on your knees if you want. Good. And then inhale to an upward facing dog. Lift your chest. So for this one, focus on, imagining the anatomical like x-ray of your abs, just really stretch through that front line. And look over your left shoulder and your right shoulder. Let your shoulders open to the left and to the right. So twisting through the core just a little bit. Nice. From here, lower the chest all the way down. Reach behind you. Lift your legs already. Exhale out all your breath. Inhale, lift for locust. So lift everything. Head, arms, legs. Exhale, release down. Touch the top of your feet and your hands to the mat. And then inhale, lift for locust. Energize. Yeah. Broaden through the collarbone. Look forward. Good. Exhale, fold. Last one. Inhale, lift for locust. Engage the glutes, inner thighs. Lift up and relax. Okay, from here, Bend your knees and then take a hold of your feet without lifting the chest, okay? So nipples stay on the mat. Hold onto your feet and then try to touch your glutes with your heels. So getting into that quad stretch. This should feel like a deep stretch if you're kind of securing everything to the mat and you are engaging the glutes. So really try to find that stretch. Breathe through it. Try to touch heel to glute without lifting your thigh. Yeah, so the thigh stays down, just stretching. Nice, okay. Let that go, tuck the toes, lift up to chaturanga on your toes, okay? Breathe, breathe, press up to plank. Nice work, exhale, down dog. Good. Do a couple waves with your spine in down dog. So waving, and come up onto your tippy toes. Let the energy flow through your spine. You can even wave all the way to a plank if you want. So just moving, really emphasize, really emphasize the wave. So from the lumbar, middle, front. Yeah, nice. Little more vertebra action. So every single bone you could feel through the wave. Yeah, better, Josh. Good. Couple more here. Really feel like every single bone of your body trying to kind of articulate itself. Yeah, nice. Good. On your next down dog, look forward, bend your knees and take a hop all the way to the top. Inhale to a halfway lift, and then exhale to a juicy forward fold. Bend your knees generously here for the first time. Look inward and downward. Then just let the hamstrings stretch. Keep the knees a little bent, and then do little tiny pulses with your torso. So lifting up a little bit, folding forward, lifting up, and folding forward. So just trying to find the depth of your forward fold here. If your palms can touch the mat, great. Otherwise, just breathe, maybe hold on to your ankles, your calves. Yeah, nice. Lift your chest halfway. Make sure your feet are wide, hips width distance, and then set your right palm down to the floor as you lift the left palm up. Feel the balance of your hips. So with that right knee bent, you could really feel the hips level here. And then we're gonna do the wave, but bigger. So right arm, or left arm reaches forward, and then left arm reaches back. Good, just a few times like that. Reach forward and back. You can bend the left elbow here so that you're not like super stretching out those nerves. So just reaching back and reaching forward. Good, one more. Take it down to a forward fold, your deepest one yet. Stretch out the legs, so maybe less of a bend in your knees. Good, halfway lift. Exhale, set your left hand down and your right hand up. So reversing that same thing we did on the other side. Your left hand could be down or you could be on the fingertips here. And then remember, a little bend in that right elbow just to not hyperstretch the nerves. Reach forward, breathe in. And then exhale, reach back with the right hand. Good. Again, reach forward, inhale. Exhale, reach back. So if you feel like tingly in your fingers, just bend the elbows a little bit, reach forward and reach back. This time, forward fold, take it down, all the way down, straighten the legs. Maybe your fingertips line up with your toes as you fold forward. Good. And then take a hold of your strap, and then rise up all the way with a flat back as you lift up. Good. Now that we're standing, find tautness to your strap. So, about shoulder width distance apart, and then pull against the strap. Parallel your arms. Let the biceps frame your ears. Breathe in. Take a side bend to the right. So use the hands pulling onto the strap to find your side bend here. Prioritize the hips being level and then using that strap to go into your side bend. Yeah, looking good. Engage your glutes a little more. Inhale to center and then take it to the left side. Sorry, I'm not mirroring you guys, but side bend to the left, open through the underarms. So think of, keeping the ribs in, but stretching that right side body. Pull on the strap with both hands. Yeah, good. Inhale, center, and then widen through the strap into a back bend. So take a look if you want. Lean into the strap with your hands, but then allow that to open the chest. Look up if that feels good in your neck. Okay, with the strap, exhale, fold forward all the way down. Touch the strap to your shins, and then inhale, lift up into your big back bend. Pull on the strap, little bend in the elbows, open through the chest. Exhale, fold forward, touch the strap to your shins. Inhale, rise up. Exhale to your big back bend. And then this time we'll take a back bend, side bend to the right. So basically your right hand will pull harder and then you'll do into the side bend in the back bend. Good. Inhale, center, and then to the other side. So maintain the back bend, but then add that side bend. Good. Good. Inhale, center, and then take your strap to the right. So upright your body, separate your arms, and then reach the right hand all the way back, and then take your left chin to your left shoulder. Or there's only one chin, sorry guys. Chin to your left shoulder, yeah. You should feel that neck stretch here. Good, inhale, center, and then twist to the other side. So left hand travels back, but your hip stays squared. Good, so then your arms are twisting to the left, and then take your chin to the right shoulder here. Really getting into that stretch. Hopefully you can feel this in the neck. Good. Great, inhale, center. Widen the hands away from each other even more, and then do your full range of shoulder rotations through your strap. And then you can adjust if you want it a little harder, make it tighter. If you want to bend the elbows, you can, but intention here is just to get the shoulder blades moving, getting into that deep stretch. Good. Last one. And release your strap. We'll be using it later on, but not for now. Reach the arms up. Ooh, roll out the shoulders, roll out the wrists. And feel all that movement. And then lift up. We'll do a side bend without the strap, so to the right. Notice how much freer that is. Inhale, center. Side bend to the left. Inhale, center. Exhale, back bend. Inhale, center. Side bend to the right, or rather, excuse me, open twist to the right. Good. Inhale, center, and then open twist to the left. Great. Inhale, center. Take the hands behind you. Lift your chest. Squeeze the palms together, and then exhale, fold forward into your bound forward fold, please. Inhale to a halfway lift, and then sit the hips back into your frog. Very slowly sit it back. And plant the heels down, spiral the inner thighs out, lift your chest, ground your energy downward. Place more of your weight to the outer edges of your feet as much as you can. Yeah, lift the inner arch up. Great. Roll the wrists for a second, and then we're going to do a 10 to 15 second hold in our crow. So plant the palms, lift the hips, parallel your feet, bend your knees, bend your elbows into our 10 to 15 second hold, and starts now. Lift the toes up, breathe. That's 10 seconds. You got 5 more. And step or float back through your chaturanga. Flow through. Downward facing dog, hips back. Good work. Lift the right leg up. Exhale, knee to nose, shift forward. Inhale, right leg up. Right knee to right tricep. Good. Inhale, right leg, try to touch. Right knee, left tricep. Good. Inhale, right leg up. Exhale, right knee, right tricep. And then from the right tricep, bring it to the left and right. Good. Switch and switch. Getting into your lower abs here for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Step the foot forward. Good job. Lower the left knee. Good. Roll the wrist, lift up into your crescent moon shape. Right away, level and square off your hips. So think of planting the right heel firmly down and then settle into your lunge as you deepen into your right knee. Yeah, think of your hips going down and forward. So not just forward, but down also. Nice. Lift the arms back off from your knee. So now you're more upright. And then take a couple back bends as you kind of open the chest and spiral the arms up and then open. So just make this really free for you, opening into a twist if you want on both sides, maybe hands behind your head, lifting up, curling elbows in, and then opening up. So let this be a moment of kind of free openness for you. Yeah, inhales as you rise up, exhales as you bend. Good. Great. And then from here, arms up, please. Take your left hand, bend your left knee, and then try to take a hold of your foot. So this one, you're more on the knee. When we're in runner's lunge, we're doing this, it's more on the thigh. If it hurts your knee, lower down to your left hand and then use your right hand to grab your thigh. So roll onto the thigh. But if you're feeling your knee feeling strong here, just stay upright. Maybe balance that right arm up. Good. Right away, plant the left foot, tuck the toes, lift the left knee, and then go straight into your lunge twist. Make sure the chest is able to expand here. Right knee bends, maybe to that 90-degree bend, and then look up if you can. Tone your abs in and breathe. Support yourself, stay strong. Turn that left heel up. You got it. Yeah, stay in it. And then your choice, roll onto your left outer foot for this IT band stretch or step into a strength building side plank right away. You're stepping into your side plank. Think of showing both of your front pockets equally. Good. You can always lower to the knees. Just make sure that left hand feels strong, left arm feels strong. Listen carefully. Big transition here. Step the right foot forward into that lunge, okay? So from your side plank, step forward. Good. Rise up, crescent lunge. So that was a big movement. And take it to your crescent. Any arm variation works for you here. Little bend in that left knee. Find your center of gravity in. So into your center, into your spine, then into your lumbar. Lift that left heel higher. You got it. Breathe in, arms up. Exhale, open twist to the right. Prevent the hips from turning, and then you can go into your twisted lunge, prayer, revolved crescent lunge, excuse me. And then if you want, you can extend the arms, showing your palms to the side. And I know it's, a lot, so breathe. Stay strong, spread the right toes. You got it. And then lower that right hand to your pyramid pose, big stretch in the right leg. Imagine that I'm right there behind you, holding your hips and drawing them back as you try to stretch the ribs away from your hips. So imagine that, like I'm holding your hips with my hands, and then your head and your ribs are trying to stretch away and forward from my hands. Have a little bit of lightness in your right toes. Good. Rise up, warrior one. On an inhale, of course. Hands together, look up if you want. Focus on finding the ribs and bringing it down. So if your back is arching like a back bend, try to eliminate that, but still be able to bend into your knee. So really studying your torso here. This is really helpful when you're trying to practice your handstands. It's finding that alignment in the ribs while strengthening the glutes at the same time. Good, one more breath. Look up. Exhale, fly forward to your warrior three. And strengthening your balance. Even out your chest, even out your hips. Fly the arms back for more support. For more of a challenge, fly the arms forward. Stay strong. Stay steady. Good, one more breath. Take it to warrior two, softly land. And I'm gonna turn so that I'm facing you guys. Warrior two, softly land. Enjoy this warrior two, so let your hip open up. Let yourself melt into the right heel. Be strong on the outer edges of your feet as well as the big toes. Strengthen that left leg fully. Not much of a bend in that left leg. Good, breathe in, reverse warrior, stay low. We did a lot of side bends to start, so you can go a little deeper here. Exhale, extended side angle with no hands. So just reach forward with both arms. Think of this as the strap from earlier. So no hands, extended side angle. Good, keep that right glute in, you got it. Stay strong in that right hamstring. Exactly, inhale, reverse triangle. This time, both arms swim back. Yeah, feel that side bend here. Breathe. Exhale, triangle pose. This time the arm can touch, the hand can touch. So find your triangle. Enjoying that deep stretch in that right inseam. Again, little bend in the elbow joints just to kind of activate the arm muscles. So sometimes when we hyperextend, it kind of disengages the muscles there. Good, inhale, sweep back up with your arms parallel, and then turn your toes to face forward. So parallel the feet, and then fold forward into a nice prasarita forward fold here. And then if you have space and you feel safe, you're gonna move the hands back enough so you have that 90-degree bend in your elbows. And then if your head touches the floor, you're welcome to pop up into a tripod headstand. So make sure your hands and your head feel secure. Lift up. Take any variation. Just breathe, or you can kind of stretch, holding onto that right ankle, that left ankle, getting into a twist. So lifting one arm and the other. Let's take a couple breaths. Nice. Good. Awesome. Okay. And then from here, take the arms around, lift up to your standing position. Warrior two to the front. From your warrior two, take your left hand to your hip, straight into your half moon. So take your time, maybe try to do it in one step. So look forward and then tilt the hips and then stack the hands. Good. Might take a little bit of time to get into the balance, but just play with it. Same thing here. Great, Josh, looking good. Same here, try to show both of your front pockets to that wall. Amazing work. Good. Softly reverse, lift up, reverse triangle. Maybe take the bind on that other hand. Plant the palms, standing splits, left leg up. And then from here, you've got a couple options. You can just enjoy the stretch here. Or if you're feeling energized, you want to play, take little hops into your handstand and keep the arms straight. It's okay if it doesn't land, just focus on trying to keep the arms straight and taking little hops. And if you fall out, just cartwheel out if you have room. Nice, Josh. Yeah, that's it. Lower body is super where it needs, or your hands are where they need to be, shoulders looking good. Nice, Melissa. Yeah, working on that balance challenge. Awesome. Let that left toes down to the back of your mat. Lower the left knee and then sit back onto your heel as you stretch that right leg. Big hamstring stretch. If you have anything going on with your left ankle, just try to not put so much weight on it. Yeah. Nice, Parker. Okay, point the right toes up. Maybe eventually forehead to knee in that pose. Okay. And then transition that to an open shape. So just sit down and then place your left foot into your right thigh. And then just take a side bend, stretching deep into your right inseam. And then lift up, fold straight into your leg, into a forward fold. And then keep the legs as it is. And then slowly use your right fingers to your big toe, bend your right knee, and then lift up into like a figure four boat. This is very challenging to keep that leg, that left foot in, but try it. Your left fingertips or peace fingers still hook onto that big toe. And then just breathe. I'll take a look, see how you're doing. Yeah, good. Yeah, try to stay lifted. And then take both fingertips, peace fingers onto your big toes. So extend both of your legs. Try to really lean your chest forward and then lift your thighs inward. Yeah, good. Okay, from here, bend your knees, crow pose, plant the palms, lift up, another 10 to 15-second hold. All right, so I'm gonna count for you. That's 10. And that's 15. Take it through your chaturanga and flow. Doing good. into the left side, so straight into it. Inhale the left leg up. Exhale, knee to nose. Inhale the left leg up. Exhale, knee to left tricep. Nice. Inhale, left leg. Exhale, knee to right tricep. Inhale, right leg, left leg. And then exhale, knee to left tricep. And then right, left, and right. Little breaths. Left, right. You got it. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Step the foot, lower the knee, reach up. Whew. Good. Lots of that core, like transverse abdominals, working those deep core muscles, not just the superficial ones. So level the hips, just like earlier, getting back into that other side. And then when you feel good, you can start to lean the hips down and forward at the same time. So just do what feels right, where you can feel that frontal hip stretch. So what happens is these muscles in the front wrap around to your low back. So if you ever feel any low back tension, you can always stretch the hip flexors. Good. And then lift the arms back off from that deep bend into your knee. Reach up, bend the elbows, open your chest, and then take a few of your own movements here, opening into your back bend. Smooth out the breath to movement here. So inhales to your back bend, exhales as you come forward. Yeah, nice twist, Parker. Great. Lift the arms up. Whoa. Good. Reach the right hand back, and then very slowly bend your right knee as you take a hold of your foot. Remember when we were laying on our chest and our belly, we were doing that quad stretch. So it's similar to this, where you're trying to get the heel towards the glute. If that doesn't work for your knee, lower down, roll onto the top of your thigh or bottom of your thigh, and use your left hand to capture the foot. So right side capturing the foot, a lot more intense on the knee. Left hand down into your runner's lunge, a little bit less on the knee. Breathe. Lift that left arm up. Without lowering that left hand, place the right hand down, lift up into your twist. So right knee elevated, widen the legs if you need, spiral the chest open, hold here. So think of pointing the right kneecap down if you can. Yeah, exactly. Right quad lifts up. Connection between the right glute and right hamstring is fired up. Yep, relax the right shoulder a little bit away from your ear. Nice. Stay strong, lightness in the toes. Make sure your right hand is firmly planted. And then from here, just roll onto the outer foot to get into your IT outer hip stretch. Or step slightly into your plank. Whoa. Yeah, there we go. Find the place where your ribs and your hips stack. So this is where the obliques start to work, because it's really hard to find that midline balance. This is one of those poses where if you don't practice yoga for a while, you'll really feel the weakness, and that's a good thing. Just gives your body feedback. Good, one more breath. Big transition, step the left foot forward. Good, plant the palms. Right heel lifted, rise up, crescent lunge. So that was a really big movement. Roll out the wrists, Maybe do a couple side bends here, holding onto the wrist. And just a couple moments to explore your crescent lunge. Stay with your legs in crescent position, but move your arms around. So maybe find eagle arms, perhaps rolling the neck, looking side to side. Beautiful. I love after a yoga class like this, it ends up feeling like a massage. So that feels really nice. And then return to your crescent, breathe in. Exhale, open twist to the left arm back, right arm forward. And try to stack the shoulders over the hips. So I know maybe you don't have a mirror, but just feeling where the shoulders are in relation to the hips. And then from there, hands to heart, take your twist deeper. Only if you can breathe though. If it's hard to breathe, rise back up. And then extend rather the arms if you want. We did a lot of those shoulder kind of mobility exercises. You might be able to open them wider today. Good, rise back up. Lift the arms up and then fold forward to your pyramid pose. Good, adjust your feet. And then same thing on this side. So try your best to pivot your hips neutral, turn your toes forward, heels down. And then same thing, imagine my hands adjusting your hips back as you stretch the spine long. Yeah, beautiful, Josh, really nice. Nice, Melissa. Most important thing is the breath to really energize and lengthen the spine using those inhales. Great work. Inhale, rise up, warrior one, left leg forward. Settle and sit into your hips as you keep the ribs in, the lower abs strong, and the underarms open. Yeah, imagine that you're at the monkey bars just hanging. It's kind of like the feeling of openness we get in our shoulders. So warrior one with the left leg forward. Oh, excuse me, forgot the warrior three earlier. So step forward into warrior three. I think that should have came after your crescent lunge. But either way, we're getting it in here now. Hold and breathe. It's okay if your head is above your heel. Just think of that tipping point where you can balance. Triceps are engaged, pinkies reach further back or further forward, depending on where your arms are. Actually, I think, yeah, not sure if we did it after crescent or afterward, but either way. Good, last breath. And then release your warrior two. Open through the knees, the chest. Shake it out if you want. So roll the elbows. Feel really good in your body right now. You're so strong. You're so focused. Good. Inhale, reverse warrior. Bend your left knee as you take that side bend. So don't even hold on with your right hand. So let that just be open with the right hand. Really strengthening your back and your core here. Breathe in. And then no hands to your extended side angle to the front. Notice what that does to your hips. So your hips kind of tilt. Yeah, they tilt back now while you shift forward. And then see if you can show your left rib cage as equally as your right towards that wall. Wow, yeah, without letting that knee collapse in. Yeah, so if I was there, I would be holding your ribs and spiraling it to be long and open. Good. Inhale, reverse triangle, both arms straight, side bend back, like find that little arch open. Exhale into your triangle. Let your left fingers touch now, whether that's your foot or your calf or the floor. And then imagine leaning your head in the same place your sacrum is. So both sides of your body, all sides of your body are lengthening. And then over time, just not too much weight there not too much weight in that left hand. So just a little bit. You're really holding yourself up with your core. Then inhale, just halfway, rise up. Turn your toes in. Couple options. You can interlace the hands if you'd like that. Lift the chest, or just fold straight down. And then take your own variation. So maybe it feels good to take your skandasana, inner thigh stretch, one way, the other. If you want to keep working on that hamstring flexibility, bring the feet closer. So bringing the feet closer is actually a deeper stretch for your hamstrings. And then folding forward. So do your own thing here, breathe. It feels really good to be upside down. It definitely changes your mood. It helps uplift you. It gets that fresh blood flow going. Great. And then take your hands away from what variation you're doing, lift up. Take it to a warrior two, to the front. Place your right hand on your hip, open the left palm to face the ceiling, and then tilt forward, take your time, maybe one step up, boom, into your half moon. Hold on to the floor if you want. Balance with no hands if you want. So good, you guys. You guys are so strong. Yeah, that right foot, still energize the right foot too. Yeah. Good, beautiful, so strong. You guys' core is so active right now. It's awesome. Okay. And then release that. Lift and reverse, whether triangle or warrior, and then plant the palms, step up, standing splits. And here, take a couple hops if you want. Try to keep the hands, shoulders stacked when you're taking your handstand hops. Sometimes you're able to hold and get stuck up there, or take a couple hops as it works for you over time. Yeah, Josh, beautiful. And one more breath. Lower the right toes down, lower the knee, and sit all the way onto your ankle, your heel, and fold. Maybe the forearms can touch, maybe not. Maybe your hands are down and you're pulling the chest forward. So different options here. Great. Bend your left knee and then roll onto your seat. Place your right foot inside of your left foot, or left thigh rather. Reach up, reach over. Right hand comes over and across. Open up the chest to your side bend. Fingers don't have to touch the toes. That's Just focus on grounding that right seat. And then lift up, fold forward, take it down. Good. Lift up, lift your chest, and then same thing on this side. So we're gonna wrap the left peace fingers to your big toe, bend your left knee, place your right foot onto the inner thigh again. I'm slippery, so I don't know if this will work, and then lift up. Hopefully this doesn't hurt your knee. If it does, just place your right foot to your left calf. That works too. It doesn't have to be at the thigh. And then lift. So notice your lower abs are engaging to keep you lifted here. You're gonna wanna lean back, but bring it forward. Oh yeah, that's a great idea, Parker. You can do like a figure 4. Okay, and then take both fingers, both sets of hands into your toes and then up into your boat, assisted boat. Try to keep the legs where they are. No movement there. Arms up. So let go and then try to use your core. You'll feel it. You'll feel it like tightening up your core. Good. Nice. And cross the ankles. Good work. Seated cow and seated cat round. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, round. So we've got a couple minutes. So from here, find your little like a squat position. And then if you still have a little bit in you, we'll practice a little bit of side crow. So plant the palms to the sides of you. So I'm showing you like the front view right here. On the right, bend your elbows like chaturanga, and then try to stack your hips and your right thigh to your arms into your side plank. Let's show you the other view. Here, fingers point to the same direction as your head is going, and then into your side crow. Just check on everyone. How we doing? Nice, Parker. Solid. Awesome, Melissa. Yeah, you're slippery. It's gonna be hard to, it's not working. Yeah. Okay, and then try the other side. We're very warmed up for that side crow action. The higher you get up onto the tricep, the easier. Nice, Josh. That's it. Beautiful. And then you can even split that leg. So right, left. Oh yeah. If you're slippery, you're gonna come off. Good. Beautiful work, everyone. All right, we're about that time. Okay, from here, lay down slow onto your low back and then all the way down. Ooh. Okay. Then wrap your right ankle to your left thigh and take a lying down figure 4. It should feel really good. So when I went swimming at the beach, I rolled my left ankle a little bit. Thankfully, it's not too bad, but I've just been like babying it. And then place your right knee away from your body as you draw that left thigh in. Good. Place your left foot on the floor now. Take a hold of the right foot with your hand, and then stretch that leg. If you still have your strap nearby, you can definitely use your strap. We're gonna go just a little over, but hopefully that's okay. So reach that right heel up. Find your deepest hamstring stretch here. And then open the right leg to the side. Stretching. And then take that right leg across for your supine twist. Maybe the leg is straight. Guide everything back in. And we'll switch. Release the strap for now. Place your left ankle to the right thigh. And hug the knees in. Melissa, I'm so glad you're okay and you survived mountain biking. So crazy. You're so brave. Parallel the shins. Draw your right thigh in and your left knee away. Let go of the right leg, please. Take a hold of the left foot with your hand or the strap and send it up. Straps are so nice for getting into that deeper stretch. I have a hack for you. If your strap can tie to each other and you're on your phone or something, you can wrap the strap around your head and then just like literally lay down and your head will stretch for you. If you guys can see, it's just like you're here. If your strap can tie, you lay on it and then you can have your hands free. And then open the left leg to the left side. Lower that right hip still. Good, and then twist to your supine. Bring it in. Find your happy baby with the strap or without it. Good. And then from here, let go in your Shavasana. Lay all the way down. Maybe take one bridge on the way there if you want. Otherwise, just lay down, relax. Let your body fully melt. So shrug the shoulders underneath like you're trying to place the shoulders flat down. Palms open, legs open. Shake it out. Roll out the wrists, roll the ankles. Good. Take a deep breath in. Cleansing exhale, let it go. Good. Again, breathe in. Cleansing breath out, let that go. It's our first really still moment in class today, so really enjoy it. Let your breath be slow. Let yourself relax. Just notice how you're feeling here. When the body works, you're able to really relax and slow your thoughts, slow your awareness. Listen to any sounds that may be in your house. Feel the breeze if there is one. Just savor this feeling of being alive. Slow down your breath a little. And then take a deeper breath in here, fill all the way up, breathe in. Cleansing exhale, let it go. Another inhale, another exhale. Good, start to wiggle out fingers and toes. Take a big stretch with your arms on your inhale. And then an open mouth exhale, sigh it out. Good, take a hold of your knees, please. Roll off to your favorite side. And then meet me in the seated pose as slowly as you can. In your seat, stand tall, sit tall rather. Reach the arms up, breathe in. And take a side bend to the right. side twist rather. Sorry guys, inhale center, and then twist, or yeah, twist to the right or side bend. Inhale center, reach up, take the hands behind your head, just let yourself relax into your back bend. And we bow forward, sealing in our practice. From my heart to yours, namaste. Thank you all. Such a strong, wonderful practice from all of you. Your body is very warmed up now. If you have time, you want to play, just explore, get into a little bit of self-practice for you to grow your awareness. You can, or take it easy the rest of the night, drink water. Really good to see you guys. It's these classes that have kept me going this quarantine. So thank you for continuing to show up, and see you guys Wednesday if you'll be there. Have a lovely night.
Good. Thanks, Bianca. Bye.
Bye. Thank you. Hey, girl. Hey.